के कारण,
तुमसे विमुख होने के कारण,
अनादिकाल से हमने
अनादिकाल से हमने
अनंतानंत दुख पाए,
अनंतानंत दुख पाए
एवं पा रहे हैं,
एवं पा रहे हैं।
पाप करते करते
पाप करते करते
अंतःकरण
अंतःकरण
इतना मलिन हो चुका है
इतना मलिन हो चुका है
कि रसिकों द्वारा
कि रसिकों द्वारा
यह जानने पर भी कि तुम अपनी भुजाओं को पसारे,
कि तुम अपनी भुजाओं को पसारे,
अपनी वात्सल्यमयी दृष्टि से
अपनी वात्सल्यमयी दृष्टि से
हमारी प्रतीक्षा कर रहे हो,
हमारी प्रतीक्षा कर रहे हो।
तुम्हारी शरण में नहीं आ पाता,
तुम्हारी शरण में नहीं आ पाता।
हे ऐसी
हे
स्थिति,
अशरण शरण,
हे
अशरण शरण,
हे
तुम्हारी कृपा के बिना,
तुम्हारी कृपा के बिना
तुम्हें कोई जान भी तो नहीं सकता,
तुम्हें कोई जान भी तो नहीं सकता।
ऐसी स्थिति में,
ऐसी स्थिति में
हे अकारण करुण,
हे अकारण करुण,
पतित पावन श्री कृष्ण,
पतित पावन श्री कृष्ण,
तुम अपनी अहेतुकी कृपा से ही,
तुम अपनी अहेतुकी कृपा से ही
हमको अपना लो,
हमको अपना लो।
हे करुणा सागर,
हे करुणा सागर,
हम भुक्ति मुक्ति आदि,
हम भुक्ति मुक्ति आदि
कुछ नहीं मांगते,
कुछ नहीं मांगते।
हमें तो केवल,
हमें तो केवल
तुम्हारे निष्काम प्रेम की ही,
तुम्हारे निष्काम प्रेम की ही
एकमात्र चाह है,
एकमात्र चाह है।
हे नाथ,
हे नाथ,
अपने विरत की ओर देखकर,
अपने विरत की ओर देखकर
इस अधम को निराश ना करो,
इस अधम को निराश न करो।
हे जीवन धन,
हे जीवन धन,
अब बहुत हो चुका,
अब बहुत हो चुका।
अब तो तुम्हारे प्रेम के बिना,
अब तो तुम्हारे प्रेम के बिना
यह जीवन,
यह जीवन
मृत्यु से भी अधिक भयानक है,
मृत्यु से भी अधिक भयानक है।
अतएव
अतएव
प्रेम भिक्षा देहि,
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 प्रेम भिक्षा देहि।
बोले साकेत बिहारी श्री राघवेंद्र सरकार की
जय।
वृंदावन बिहारी श्री यादवेंद्र सरकार की
जय।
श्रीमद सतगुरु सरकार की जय। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे।
Please stand for Guru Aarti and prayers. जयति जगद गुरु गुरुवर की,
गाओ मेरे आरती। भक्ति रसिक वर की। गाओ गाओ मिले आरती रसिक वर की। गुरुपद नख मणि चंद्रिका प्रकाश, जाके उर बसे ताके मोहतम नाश। जाके माथ नाथ तब हाथ करे वास, ताते होए माया मोह सब ही निराश। पावे गति मति रति राधा हरे की। गाओ मेरे आरती रसिक वर की। गाओ मेरे आरती रसिक वर की। अरे मन मूढ़ छान नारी नरहार, गुरु बिनु ब्रह्म श्याम होना के साथ। कोमल कृपालु बड़े कृपा सिंधुनाथ, पाके इन्हें आज तुम अनाथ हो सनाथ। इन्हीं के अधीन कृपा गिरिधर की। गाओ मिले आरती रसिक वर की। गाओ गाओ मिले आरती रसिक वर की। भक्ति योग रस अवतार अभिराम, करे निगमागम समन्वय ललाम। श्यामा श्याम नाम रूप लीला गुण धाम, बाट रहे प्रेम निष्काम बिनु दाम। हो रही सफल काया नारी नर की। गाओ मेरे आरती रसिक वर की। गाओ गाओ मेरे आरती रसिक वर की। ललई लाल लीला का सलोना सुविलास, छाया दिव्य दृष्टि विच प्रेम का प्रकाश। वैसा ही विनोद वही मंजू मृदुहास, करे बस बर बस उच्च अट्टहास। जय हो झूमी चले चाल वही नटवर की। गाओ मेरे आरती रसिक वर की। गाओ गाओ मेरे आरती रसिक वर की। जयति जगत गुरुवर की। गाओ मेरे आरती रसिक वर की। गाओ गाओ मेरे आरती रसिक वर की।
मत प्रेयान राधिका प्रेयान, मधवो राधिका धव। तस्मादपि गरीयान्यो कृपालुर्मे जगद्गुरु। गुरुं भजति श्रीकृष्णः, श्रीकृष्णं भजते गुरु। सिद्धान्ततस्त्व भेदेऽपि कृपालुर्मे गुरुर्महान्। यस्य साक्षात् भगवती ज्ञानदीप प्रदे गुरौ मर्त्या सधी श्रुतं तस्य सर्वं कुञ्जरशौचवत् एष वै भगवान् साक्षात् प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरः योगेश्वरैर्विमज्ञानघिर्लोकोऽयं मन्यते नरम् यमुनानिकटतटस्थित वृन्दावन कानने महारम्ये कल्पद्रुमतलभूमौ चरणं चरणो परिस्थाप्य तिष्ठन्तं घननीलं स्वतेजसा भासयन्तमिह विश्वम् पीताम्बरपरिधानं चन्दनकर्पूरलिप्तसर्वाङ्गम् आकर्णपूर्णनेत्रं कुण्डलयुगमण्डितश्रवणम् मन्दस्मितमुखकमलं सकौस्तुभोदार मणिहारं वलयाङ्गुलीयकात्यानुज्ज्वलयन्तं स्वलङ्कारान् गलविलुलितवनमालं स्वतेजसा पास्तकलिकालं गुञ्जारवालिकलितं गुञ्जापुञ्जान्विते शिरसि भुञ्जानं सह गोपैः कुञ्जान्तर्वर्तिनं नमत मन्दारपुष्पवासित मन्दानिलसेवित परानन्दम् मन्दाकिनीयुतपदं नमत महानन्ददं महापुरुषं सुरभीकृतदिग्वलयं सुरभिशतैरावृतः परितः सुरभीतिक्षपणमहासुरभीमं यादवं नमत अशरण शरण महाप्रभो तुम स्वामी हम दास कीजै कृपा कृपालु मम दीजै गुरु सहवास तुम दीन रखवार हम अहंकार अवतार अस कर कृपा कृपालु दीन बनो सरकार हाँ ऐसो हो पतित जो पतित न आपुहिमान ऐसे पतित विचित्र को पावन करु तब जान सबे भिखारी जगत के जेतिक नारेदार दिव्य प्रेम आनंद के तुम एक साहुकार
सेवा सोताही रिझाइए जो मन ते हरि को गुरु को सुमिरो रसना सो सदा गुण गाइए जो क्षण भंगुर जीवन जानी मना क्षण हूँ जई व्यर्थ गवाइए जो सब धाम वारो वृंदावन पे और वृंदावन हूँ गुरु धाम पे वारो जो गुरु के पद प्रीति जुरी तो भजो चली आवे गो ब्रह्म विचारो है हरि निर्मल भक्तन को गुरु है अधमों को उदाहरण हारो औरन को गुरु हो या न हो गुरु मेरो कृपालु सुभाग हमारो औरन को गुरु हो या न हो गुरु मेरो कृपालु सुभाग हमारो।
श्रीमद् सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। श्रीमद् युगल सरकार की जय। श्री गुरु धाम की जय। जय जय श्री राधे। जय जय श्री राधे। जय जय श्री राधे। Book number 2. Everyone, we are going to sing first from book number 2. Page number is 138. मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
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 तो ही तजी जाऊं कि तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कि तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कि तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कि तू ही बता दे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे
सब लोग बोलिए, ताली बजाइए, रूप ध्यान कीजिए।
प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी 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 प्यारी राधे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कि तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं
ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तेरी माया ने भुलाया मोही प्यारी राधे।
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 तूने क्यों भुलाया मोही नेकू बता दे।
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 पूत तो कुपूत होए जग में भी राधे।
पूत तो कुपूत होया जग में भी राधे।
पूत तो कुपूत होए जग में भी राधे।
पूत तो कुपूत होए जग में भी राधे।
माता क्या कुमाता भई कोई बता दे।
माता क्या माता भई कोई बता दे।
माता क्या कुमाता भई कोई बता दे।
माता क्या कुमाता भई कोई बता दे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तू ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
मायावश भूलूं भी जो मैं तो ही राधे।
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 तू तो जनी भूले हो मोही भुला दे।
तू तो जनी भूले मोही भुला दे।
तू तो जनी भूले हो मोही भुला दे।
तू तो जनी भूले मोही भुला दे।
जाको तू जना दे सोई जाने तो ही राधे।
जाको तू जना दे सोई जाने तो ही राधे।
जाने तो ही राधे।
जाने तो ही राधे।
जाको तू जना दे सोई जाने तो ही राधे।
जाको तू जना दे सोई जाने तो ही राधे।
बिनु तेरी कृपा कोई जाना हो बता दे।
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 तू तो है पतित पावनी प्यारी राधे।
तू तो है पतित पावनी
पतित पावनी प्यारी राधे।
तू तो है पतित पावनी प्यारी राधे।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
तू तो है पतित पावनी प्यारी राधे।
तू तो है पतित पावनी प्यारी राधे।
मोसो है पतित कौन तू ही बता दे।
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 कृपा करो कृपा करो कृपामयी राधे।
कृपा करो कृपा करो कृपामयी राधे।
कृपामयी राधे।
कृपामयी राधे।
कृपा करो कृपा करो कृपामयी राधे।
कृपा करो कृपामयी राधे।
और कछु ना दे राधे। और कछु ना दे राधे प्रेम सुधा दे।
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 गोपी प्रेम देहि गोपी प्रेम देहि राधे।
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 भुक्ति मुक्ति वैकुंठ सुख आदि नादे।
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 मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
तू ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तू ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तू ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तू ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
गुरु ने जनाया जाना माना नहीं राधे।
गुरु ने जनाया जाना माना नहीं राधे।
माना नहीं राधे।
माना नहीं राधे।
गुरु ने जनाया जाना माना माना नहीं राधे।
गुरु ने जनाया जाना माना नहीं राधे।
भोरी भारी प्यारी प्यारी छवि दिखला दे।
भोरी भारी प्यारी प्यारी छवि दिखला दे।
भोरी 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 भारी प्यारी प्यारी छवि दिखला दे।
भोरी भारी प्यारी प्यारी छवि दिखला दे।
मायावश भी हो करे पाप भी ना राधे।
मायावश भी हो करे पाप भी न राधे।
मायावश भी हो करे पाप भी ना राधे।
मायावश भी हो करे पाप भी न राधे।
ऐसा कोई हुआ हो तो नाम बता दे।
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 मांगा लख ओ मांगा भीख लख 84 द्वार राधे।
मांगा भीख लख 84 द्वार राधे।
84 द्वार राधे।
84 द्वार राधे।
मांगा भीख लख 84 द्वार राधे।
मांगा भीख लख 84 द्वार राधे।
सब थे भिखारी पुनि मोहि भीख का दे।
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 तू ही मेरी थी है तू ही रहेगी भी राधे।
तू ही मेरी थी है तू ही रहेगी भी राधे।
तू ही मेरी थी है तू ही रहेगी भी राधे।
तू ही मेरी थी
Everyone please clap and sing.
रहेगी भी राधे।
रहेगी भी राधे।
रहेगी भी राधे।
रहेगी भी राधे। तू ही मेरी थी है तू भी रहेगी भी राधे।
तू ही मेरी थी है तू ही रहेगी भी राधे।
चाहे मोही अपनाए चाहे ठुकरा दे।
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 मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
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 तो ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तू ही तजी जाओगे तू ही बता दे।
तू ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे। ब्रज रस की एक बूंद पिला दे।
ब्रज रस की एक बूंद पिला दे।
ब्रज रस की एक बूंद पिला दे।
ब्रज रस की एक बूंद पिला दे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
जग का खिलौना देके गई कित राधे।
जग का खिलौना देके गई कित राधे।
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 जग का खिलौना देके गई कित राधे।
जग का खिलौना देके गई कित राधे।
बीते युग युग अब पय तो पिला दे।
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 जग का खिलौना देके गई कित राधे।
जग का खिलौना देके गई कित राधे।
गई कित राधे।
गई कित राधे।
जग का खिलौना देके गई कित राधे।
जग का खिलौना देके गई कित राधे।
बीते युग युग अब पय तो पिला दे।
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 तेरा सुत मांगे भीख द्वार द्वार राधे।
तेरा सुत मांगे भीख द्वार द्वार राधे।
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 तेरा सुत मांगे भीख द्वार द्वार राधे।
तेरा सुत मांगे भीख द्वार द्वार राधे।
तेरी लाज जाए या ते प्रेम सुधा दे।
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 तेरा सुत मांगे भीख द्वार द्वार राधे।
तेरा सुत मांगे भीख द्वार द्वार राधे।
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 तेरी लाज जाए याते प्रेम सुधारे।
तेरी लाज जाए याते प्रेम सुधारे।
अपनी ओर टुक हेरो प्यारी राधे।
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 प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
भोरी भारी राधे।
भोरी भारी राधे।
भोरी भारी राधे।
भोरी भारी राधे।
दयामयी राधे।
दयामयी राधे।
कृपामयी राधे।
कृपामयी राधे।
कृपामयी राधे।
कृपामयी राधे।
अपनी ओर टुक हेरो प्यारी 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 राधे।
हमरी कृपालु सब बिगड़ी बना दे।
हमारी कृपालु सब बिगड़ी बना दे।
हमरी कृपालु सब बिगड़ी बना दे।
हमारी कृपालु सब बिगड़ी बना दे।
अपनी ओर टुक हेरो प्यारी राधे।
अपनी ओर टुक हेरो प्यारी राधे।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी प्यारी राधे।
अपनी ओर टुक हेरो प्यारी राधे।
अपनी ओर टुक हेरो प्यारी राधे।
हमरी कृपालु सब बिगड़ी बना दे।
हमारी कृपालु सब बिगड़ी बना दे।
हमरी कृपालु सब बिगड़ी बना दे।
हमारी कृपालु सब बिगड़ी बना दे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे प्रेम राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाओ कित तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाओ कित तू ही बता दे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
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 प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाओ कित तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाऊं कित तू ही बता दे।
तो ही तजी जाओ कित तू ही बता दे।
मेरी राधे मेरी राधे मेरी प्यारी राधे।
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 प्यारी प्यारी राधा रानी की जय, कृपामयी सरकार की जय। Please turn to page number 80, 80, पृष्ठ संख्या 80, page 80. So we go to another mood of devotion. This is from Milan Madhuri section of Prem Ras Madira. Page number 80, same book, book number 2. सखी मैं बिकी आजू बिनु दाम। एक गोपी अपनी अंतरंग सखी से कहती है, आज तो मैं बिक गई। किसके हाथ? कियो न मोल तोल कछु मोते, लियो मोल घनश्याम। श्याम सुंदर ने बिना कुछ मोल तोल किए मुझे बिना दाम के ही खरीद लिया। A gopi describes her first meeting with Shyam Sundar to an intimate friend. She says, Sakhi, today I was sold without a price. Ghanshyam, Shri Krishna bought me without any bargaining whatsoever. What she wants to say is that he made me his own forever. Kari tan man aruprana nichavari bhai jagso bekam. अब तो मैंने सब कुछ उसके ऊपर न्यौछावर कर दिया, तन मन प्राण सब कुछ। अब मैं संसार के लिए बेकार हो गई हूँ। I have become detached from the world, having offered everything, physical body, mind, soul, everything to him. अब सोई नाम रूप गुण लीला सुमिरत आठों याम। अब मैं केवल उसके नाम को सोचती हूँ, रूप सोचती हूँ, रूप ध्यान करती हूँ, उनके गुणों का ध्यान करती हूँ, उनकी लीलाओं का स्मरण करती हूँ, आठों याम यानी 24 घंटे। The gopi says, now I am always lost in the thoughts of his name, his beauty, his attributes and pastimes. मुझे अब भुक्ति और मुक्ति से कुछ नहीं लेना, मैंने त्याग दिया। माया के ऐश्वर्यों का कोई मुझे आकर्षण नहीं है। मेरे अंदर मुक्ति की भी जो कामना थी वो भी अब चली गई, मैंने उसको छोड़ दिया। क्योंकि अब मैं क्या करना चाहती हूँ, मैं प्रेम रस पीना चाहती हूँ। निष्काम भाव वाला, माधुर्य भाव के निष्काम वाला प्रेम रस मैं सदा पीती हूँ। Renouncing the desire for worldly pleasures, pleasures of Maya and liberation, I am constantly drinking the nectar of selflessly loving Shyam Sundar as the beloved. Jagat Guru Tam Shri Kripalu Ji Maharaj says at the end, Jako chahat kripalu piya bas soi suhagini baam. केवल वही जीवात्मा सुहागिनी है जिसको प्रियतम चाहते हैं. Taking long sighs, Shri Maharaj Ji says, only the fortunate soul who has made a place in Shyam Sundar's heart can become his eternal bride. सखी मैं बिकी आजू बिनु दाम.
सखी मैं बिकी आजू बिनु दाम.
सखी मैं बिकी आजू बिनु दाम.
सखी मैं
निछावरे
करी तन मन अरु प्राण निछावरे
करे तन मन अरु प्राण निछावरे
करी तन मन अरु प्राण निछावरे
करे तन मन अरु प्राण निछावरे
करी तन मन अरु प्राण निछावरे
सखी मैं भई जग सो बेकाम
सखी
जी पियत प्रेम रस
मुक्ति मुक्ति रजी पियत प्रेम रस
सखी मैं कांत भाव निष्काम
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 सखी मैं बिकी आजू बिनु दाम
सखी मैं बिकी आजू बिनु दाम
जाको चाहत कृपालु पिया बस
जागो चाहत कृपालु पिया बस
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 जाको चाहत कृपालु पिया बस
जागो चाहत कृपालु पिया बस
सखी मैं सोई सुहागिनी बाम
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 सखी मैं बिकी आज बिनु दाम
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 बोलिए प्रियतम श्याम सुंदर की जय। बोलिए गोपी प्रेम की जय। प्रेम रस मदिरा की जय। We go back to page 138. And take a close look at the verses of this wonderful Keertan. Srimad Sadguru Sarkar ki jai. Jagat Guru Tum Shri Kripaluji Maharaj, Shri Maharaj Ji says, Meri Radhe, Meri Radhe. Oh my dearest Radha Rani, we should not keep any distance between ourselves and Shyam Sundar and Radha Rani, who is non-different. So God is my very own. Shyam Sundar mere hain, Radha Rani meri hain. So meri pyari Radhe. Right away there is intimacy. Radha Rani is not just a supreme Brahma. She is mine. She is my very own. Gauranga Mahaprabhu had said, Apanu ke baduman amay samhin. Either you think God, you should, if you wish to truly love God, either think Shyam Sundar to be smaller than you. You are the mother, you are the father, and he is your child. Or think of him to be your equal. He is a friend. He is an eternal friend. That is a fact. So there must be this closeness. The greatest closeness should be between us, the individual soul, and the Supreme Soul. After all, the individual soul, the Jivatma, lives in the Supreme Soul, and the Supreme Soul, Paramatma, lives in the individual soul, in the Jivatma. There is so much closeness. No one can be closer to us than God. So, Meri Radhe, Tohi taji jaun kit tu hi bata de. Where else can I go? If not to you, where else do I go? I have no other shelter. There is no other shelter for me. Tulsidas ji gives the example of a bird that sits on a ship, and that ship has sailed and it's gone to the middle of the ocean. The bird wants to fly away, and it flies away, but for miles and miles there is no land. It cannot land somewhere. There's no tree there. So the bird has no other choice but to remain on the ship. So the same thing with us. We try to go to the world. We try to take the shelter of people and objects even. We even try to take shelter in animals, like pet dogs and cats and so on and so forth. But nothing satisfies us. There's no real shelter out there. Real shelter, true shelter, is at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. So renouncing you, leaving you, where can I go? There is no one for me. There is no one, there is nothing for me. You are my one and only. That ananyata is very important. That you are my own. You alone are my own. Tvameva mata. The eva word is very important. Tum hi meri mata ho. He. Not bhi, not also. You alone. So you are my one and only. You are my only shelter. I cannot take shelter anywhere else because there is no shelter. So that closeness is right away, it is established. Meri Radhe. And then the devotee has the right to say many things to Radharani out of love. Teri maya ne bhulaya mohi pyari Radhe, tune kyun bhulaya mohi neku bata de. Your beguiling maya has made me forget you. I have eternally forgotten you, but that is due to your maya. Your maya is so powerful that Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar become very confused by it. So Maya is very, very powerful, and it is your Maya, it is your power, and your Maya has made me forget you. But tell me, Radharani, why have you forgotten me? Kenopanishad says, Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Ma Brahma Nirakarut. O Brahma, may I never forget you, and may you never forget me. So, O Radharani, why have you forgotten me? And I am your child, and I'm not a suput, I'm kuput, I'm a bad child. I'm a wayward child. I know that I'm a kuput. But put to kuput hoye jag mein bhi radhe. In the world we see many children who do not listen to their parents, they don't serve their parents, they go on the wrong path. So I am one of your bad children. But even in the world, you do not hear about a bad mother. The child may be very, very bad, but the mother is always merciful. The mother, you don't hear about Kumata. Kuputro jayet kochidapi kumata na bhavati. The scriptures say there is no kumata, there is no bad mother. So it's not a surprise that I am a bad child. I am disobedient. I do not follow your rules. I'm an unruly child of yours. I'm stubborn. I don't listen to you. I don't love you. But please forgive me because I am your child. I'm not someone else's. I am your child. So please put up with me. Please grace me. Please do not look at my vices. मायावश भूलूं भी जो मैं तो ही राधे, तू तो जनी भूले हूँ मोही भुला दे. This very tearful prayer from the devotee, that I may forget you because of your beguiling Maya, but promise me that you will never forget me. Because what will happen to me? What will become of me if you forget me? I have forgotten you, I accept, but please do not ever forget me. And this is the faith that a devotee has in God, and this is a faith that a true disciple has in the genuine Guru. That I may forget my Guru, I may be unruly disciple, but my Guru will always grace me. And this is a faith that a child has in the mother, that I am unruly, I am not good, but the mother will always be there for me. So please do not ever forget me. And no one can know you without your grace. Jako tu jana de, soi jane to hi radhe. Binu teri kripa koi jana ho, bata de. O Radharani, I am not able to know you, but tell me, is there anyone who has ever been able to know you without receiving your selfless grace? No one has ever known you without your grace. I am completely dependent on your kripa. You see, we cannot know Radharani. We cannot know God. There's a philosopher, and he said, God whom we could understand would be no God. Our intellect is very small. It's tiny, it's puny. And this intellect is not even able to understand so many things of this material world. We have not been able to understand the self, the soul. How can we understand the Supreme Soul? The Supreme Soul is beyond the reach of a material intellect. So the only way I can know you, Radharani, is if you give me your grace. With your grace, anyone can know you. What to speak of a human, even an animal can know you. An insect, whoever is graced by you can know you very easily. So I beg for your grace. I beseech your grace. In the Ramayana, Tulsidas ji says this. तुम्हारी ही कृपा तुम ही रघुनंदन जानत भगत भगत उर चंदन. तुम्हारी ही कृपा, only with your grace, O Raghunandan, O merciful Bhagwan Shri Ram, it's only with your grace that anyone can know you. Soi janahi johi dehu janai, janat tum hi hoi jai. Goswami ji again writes, he says in the Ramayana, in Ramcharitmanas, only the one who's graced by you can know you. No one else can know you. And when he gets to know you, he becomes just like you. Just like Narad Muni has said in his most excellent, in his greatest scripture. He has written many scriptures. But his greatest scripture is Narad Bhakti Darshan, comprised of 84 sutras or aphorisms. And one of those sutras is when Naradji says, there is no difference between God and Guru, one who has surrendered to God. Tasmin tajjane bheda bhavat. भगवान में तस्मिन और उनके जन में कोई भेद नहीं है, दोनों एक ही हैं. क्योंकि भगवान जो उनकी शरण में चला जाता है, भगवान उसको अपना सब कुछ दे देते हैं, अपनी सारी प्रॉपर्टी दे देते हैं. अब उसमें महापुरुष, संत, गुरु, उसके कई नाम हैं, उसमें और भगवान में कोई अंतर नहीं. भगवान के कार्य में, गुरु के कार्य में कोई अंतर नहीं. There is no difference between one who attains God and God himself. But it is only with your grace that anyone is able to know you. So I am not able to know you. That's not a surprise. I can only know you when you give me your grace. तू तो है पतित पावनी प्यारी राधे, मोसो है पतित कौन तू ही बता दे. You say that I am a sinner, I am patit. But I say to you, you are patita pavani. You are a purifier of sinners. Granted, yes, I am a sinner. I have committed countless sins. According to our scriptures, and I often say this because it's very important for us to know the definition of sin. Otherwise, we are likely to think, oh, I haven't really committed that many sins. And this is an exaggeration. Oh, I have committed countless sins. How can I say that from my heart? I don't believe I have. So our scriptures explain that forgetfulness of God, when we forget God, then we are committing a sin. It doesn't matter what we are doing externally. It doesn't matter what we are doing externally. We are performing very virtuous deeds. We are performing very charitable activities. We are engaged in doing charity. Yet, inwardly, if we don't have God on the mind, then all those charitable activities, all those virtuous actions are actually sinful actions. So, I know that I have committed countless sins, but you are a purifier of sinners. So, my merciful mother, O Radharani, please forgive me and give me your grace. And the devotee cries out, Kripa karu, Kripa karu, Kripa karu, Radhe, Kripa Mai Radhe. You are the embodiment of grace. You see, we think about God and we think about God's body, like Shyam Sundar, Shri Krishna's body, Radharani's body. So, is it a body like our body? No, they have hands and feet. We see the depictions of Radha and Krishna, Sita and Ram. So God has a body. I mean, it's a special body, but it's just a body like this, right? Not at all. Even the Devtas in Swargalok, in the celestial regions, they have ethereal bodies. Even their body is not made the way ours is. Although on the outside they look like that. They look like they have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 feet, and so on, 2 eyes, 2 ears. God's body is made of nothing but bliss. आनंद मात्र कर पाद मुखो दरादिहि. उनके कर, उनके हाथ और चरण, कर पाद, मुख, उनके मुखारविंद, सब कुछ आनंद से बना है. तो आनंद मात्र कर पाद मुखो दरादिहि. उधर भी, उधर पेट, तो सब कुछ आनंद से बना है. Every part of his body is nothing but unlimited happiness, anand, bliss. Happiness that increases with every passing moment, something that we cannot conceive of, because this is not our experience at all in the world, that you get happiness and it keeps on increasing. We, on the contrary, we are very familiar with happiness that keeps on decreasing. Are we not? We get the happiness from something or someone, we say, I'm so happy. That happiness keeps on going down further and further, much to our dismay. We wish it were not so, but all the experience that we have in our lives, that all the experiences we've had, they tell us that, they prove to us that happiness in the world is ever decreasing. But the happiness, the true happiness, the bliss of God is ever increasing. The beauty of God is ever increasing, the bliss of God is ever increasing, everything is ever increasing. So the body of Radharani, the divine form of Radharani, is made of nothing but bliss and grace. You are Kripa Mai. You are merciful, but it can be said, it's more, I would say, not appropriate, but it's more correct to say that you are the embodiment of grace. आप कृपा की मूर्ति हैं राधा रानी, कृपा की, क्षमा की मूर्ति हैं राधा रानी. लेकिन हम ऐसा बोलते हैं आप कृपामयी हैं, जैसे हम बोलते हैं भगवान में आनंद है. वैसे तो भगवान ही आनंद है, पर हम बोलते हैं, लेकिन हम बोलते हैं कि भगवान में आनंद है. इसी तरह से राधा रानी कृपा की मूर्ति हैं, उनका जो शरीर है वो कृपा से ही बना है, आनंद से बना है, लेकिन हम बोलते हैं कृपामयी हो तुम. So you are merciful, you are the embodiment of grace. Give me your grace, give me your grace. And I would like to point out over here how fortunate we are that we have this philosophy in Sri Maharaji's words, in the form of poetry. Because we can read this in the scriptures, we will not understand anything. We read from the books of saints, like Maharaji's main philosophy book is Philosophy of Divine Love. And we read the same thing, and yes, we try to understand it. But when we read the words and then we sing those words, then emotions are evoked. Then we become very emotional as we sing, Kripa karu, kripa karu, kripa mai radhe. Music is there. Words are there. Music is beautiful. Words are there. Melodies are beautiful. Then it has such an impact on the mind, doesn't it? It affects our heart so greatly. We can just say, Kripa karo Radharani, but it's not the same as singing it. And there's so much emotion that comes into, that floods our heart when we ask Radharani with a humble heart, with tears in the eyes, grace me. I have no one else. I have no strength, nothing. I am a nothing. I have nothing. I'm completely relying on your grace. So just as a beggar who has not eaten for many days, and he thinks that he is going to die of starvation, when he asks for food, he doesn't say, can you give me a piece of bread? That's casual. But he says with desperation in his voice, can you please give me a piece of bread? I am starving. I will die. I beg you. I fall at your feet. There is desperation in his voice. So there must be desperation within us as we call out to Radharani, Kripa karu. I need your grace. I'm nothing without your grace. Gopi prema dehi radhe. Rasik Shiromani Jagat Guru Uttam Shri Kripaluji Maharaj has said to the entire world, do not ask God for anything less than Gopi Prem, the love that the gopis have for Sri Krishna. Meaning, the love that is completely selfless. The gopis do not ask Shyam Sundar for even his darshan. They think, yes, I want his darshan. The gopi thinks, I want to see him. I want to attain his divine touch. I want to touch his lotus feet. I want his touch. I want to hear the sweet sound of his flute and his sweet words. But she doesn't demand anything. Whenever he wants. When Sri Krishna left the gopis at the age of 11 and a half, he didn't go very far away from them. It was just a few miles. Just very few miles. And they used to walk, the gopis used to walk so much throughout the day. They could have easily gone to see him, but they did not. Why? Because they thought, what if he's not happy seeing us? If he wants to see us, if he wants to give us darshan, he would have called out, he would have sent a message to us. And we would have gone running. But we can go, but we will not. Because what if he becomes annoyed when he sees us? He's not happy if he sees us. We do not wish to see him unhappy. So the gopis don't want anything. They don't even want love in return for love. Nishkam bhakti, nishkam prem, selfless, completely selfless love. That is the kind of love, that is the love that Jagat Guru Uttam Shri Kripaluji Maharaj has taught the world. Do not ask for anything, but give your everything to him. Offer everything to God. Tan, man, dhan. Everything that you have has been given by him, so give it all to him. If you want full grace, give him everything without hesitation. He will always take care of you. He will accept you as his own. And you give him your worldly things, and he will give you his divine property. Shri Maharaj ji कहते थे कि भगवान बड़े भोले भाले हैं. कैसे? कई तरह से, लेकिन देखिए वो कहते हैं ऐ जीव मुझे अपना सब कुछ दे दे और बदले में मैं तुझे अपना सब कुछ दे दूंगा. कोई ऐसा व्यापारी है जो इतना बुद्धू हो, इतना भोला भाला हो, जो कहे अपनी गंदी गंदी चीज़ दे दो, मैं अपने अच्छा अच्छा सामान तुम्हें दे दूंगा. So God says, I will give you everything that I have, everything divine, pure, unlimited knowledge, unlimited happiness. You just give me everything you have. Your impure body, your impure mind, your wealth, everything you have, give it to me. And we say, you're asking me for everything I have? No, all this is very dear to me. I will not give it. But I do want your full grace. So Shri Maharaj Ji used to say, if you're giving nothing to God, kuch nahi, to wahan se bhi kuch nahi milega. You will not get anything from him. If you give kuch, thoda, thoda, then he'll give you kuch. You give a little bit, he will also give little bit grace. But if you give sab kuch, you accept that everything you have is his, and you offer it without hesitation, then he will give you his sab kuch. Everything he'll give you. Problem with us is we want to give nothing and we want to attain everything. And that giving is giving what? An impure mind, an impure wealth, that everything he has given us is nothing else that we're required to give. All that we have is impure. Why hesitate in giving it to him? So Gopi Prem Dehi, give me Gopi Prem. I want to bless me so that I may love you like the gopis love you, like the beloved. You are my beloved. A lot of people think that Mirabai's love and Gopi's love was the same. It was not. Mira's love is subservient to the Gopi's love. The Gopi Prem is the highest because Mira accepted Sri Krishna as her husband. Just like the 16,108 wives, queens of Sri Krishna, they loved him as a husband, right? But the gopis did not love him as a husband. They loved him as a paramour. They loved him as a beloved. The gopi has a husband, then she loves Sri Krishna. In the world, this is frowned upon and it is very sinful in the material world. In the divine world, that is the best of all relationships. Because Sri Krishna is already the husband of all living beings. He is the husband of the gopis, he's the husband of the husbands of the gopis. He's everyone's husband, protector, beloved. So, the gopis love him as a beloved. And in Ujjwal Neelmani, the scripture by Rupa Goswami, a very amazing scripture on devotion, Rupa Goswami ji says, Patni bhava bhimanatvad gunadi shravanadija kvachit bhedita sambhoga trishna sandra samanjasa. There is an abhiman. There is a pride in the heart of the one who accepts him as a husband. And for the queens of Sri Krishna, he truly is their husband. So there is a little bit of pride of being his wife. And the gopis have no such pride because he's the beloved. He meets them from time to time. Sometimes she does not have his association all the time, so she does not find any fault with him. She always adores him. She always has a yearning. She yearns to see him. She longs for his touch. So that longing is always there, and that love is superior to the love that the queens of Sri Krishna have for him. This is why we don't hear much about Rukmani's love. We hear about Radha's love. We don't hear about the other queens' love. We hear about Gopi's love for Sri Krishna, because it is the highest love. Guru ne janaya, my Guru has taught me, my merciful Guru has told me that you are my own, you alone are my own, Radharani. I know this. Then what's the problem, says Radharani. Radharani asks, what is the problem if you know this? I know it, but I don't accept it. My heart has not accepted that you are my one and only. So I beg you to give me darshan. Oh, bhori, bhari, pyari, pyari, Radharani, you're most beautiful and most loving and most merciful Radharani. Please give me darshan. And tell me, Radharani, Maya vash bhi ho, kare paap bhi na radhe? Is there anyone, aisa koi hua? Aisa koi hua ho to naam bata de. Tell me the name of a single person who is controlled by Maya, but who's not committing sins. Sita Mata had said to Bhagwan Sri Ram, when Jayant, in the form of a crow, had pecked at Sita Mata's lotus feet, Then and Shri Ramchandraji picked up his weapon to kill him. Then he went all over the universe, but no one gave him shelter. Then Sita Mata said, forgive him. Nakaschinna paradhyati. Is there anyone who's controlled by Maya who does not commit sins? So if he has committed an aparadh, if he has committed a sin, then you must forgive him. It's not surprising that he is controlled by Maya and he's committing sins. That's normal. So the merciful Sita Mata pleaded for mercy on behalf of Jayant. Manga bhik lakh chaurasi dwar radhe. Oh my merciful mother, I have taken birth in this world in many different forms, in 8.4 million forms of life. I have occupied every form of life unlimited times. And I asked countless people. When I was in the animal form, I was asking animals. When I was in the insect form, I was asking insects. I have asked for love and grace everywhere. I have begged for love. But how could anyone give me love when everyone else is a beggar also? Have you ever heard of a beggar asking another beggar, please give me money? I'm a beggar myself, don't you see? But that beggar is not saying I'm a beggar. Sure, I'll give you. What do you need? Well, I want to get my daughter married. I need $10,000. Sure, here's a check. And the check bounces. Check bounces because there's nothing he has in that bank account. Oh, he has some money. He has $50 in the bank account. And he's written a $10,000 check. And this is the way it is in the world. So many are telling us, I will give you love. I promise you. A young man says to the young lady, if you marry me, I promise I'll always keep you happy. Wow, you have happiness in you? You are divine. No one can give happiness to another. The young lady makes the same promise. I will make you so happy. No one can make anyone happy. Happiness lives inside of us in the form of God. Anando brahmeti vejanat. We're making such tall promises, some serious promises, and the Vedas are saying, why lie like this? Because Anand, happiness, does not lie within you. It lies within you. You don't have happiness. There's happiness inside of you, and that is in the form of God. God is inside of you. There's a question that arises here. If God is within me and God is happiness, why am I not experiencing that unlimited happiness? We have a good intellect, and we ask this question. Why am I not experiencing unlimited happiness? If the reservoir of unlimited happiness is living right inside of me. Shandilya Muni says, Gavam sarpih sharirastham nakarotyanga poshanam. Shandilya Muni says, in his Shandilya Sutras, he says, the cow has milk within it, but just because the cow has milk within it does not nourish the cow. You have to milk the cow, then feed that milk to the cow for the cow to receive the nourishment. You understand? God is within us, but we have to bring God out and worship Him and then bring Him inside. We do Roop Dhyan, we fall in love with Him, then we bring Him inside, then He will give us that unlimited happiness. Not just like that. So I have asked countless people for happiness. No one has been able to give me anything because I was a beggar and they were also. Tu hi meri thi, you alone were mine. You are the only one who's mine, and you will always remain my one and only. My love is so strong that even if you reject me, O Radharani, I will not leave you. See, you were and are and will always remain mine. You may accept me or reject me. That is a part of selfless love. A selfless lover of God does not look at the reaction from Shyam Sundar or from Radharani, from God. Do you love me? I will love you also. Do you not love me? I will look somewhere else. That's what we are used to doing in the world. But when you love God, then you have to follow the principles of Gopi Prem. Asundara Sundara Shekharova Gunairvihino Guninam Varova Dveshi Mayisyat Karunam Buddhirva Krishna Sa Evadya Gatir Mamayam. A Gopi says, some people say Sri Krishna is infinitely beautiful. His beauty defies beauty itself. And countless Kamdev cannot compete with him when it comes to beauty. But others say he's not at all good looking, but it doesn't matter. I didn't fall in love with him because he's good looking, and it doesn't matter if he's not. Some say that he is the abode of countless virtues. Others say that he has no good quality to speak of. He's very heartless, he's fickle, this and that. But I didn't fall in love with him because he's virtuous, and I will not fall out of love if he's not virtuous. She says, even if Sri Krishna puts an end to my life, even if he kills me, he will still remain my one and only. It doesn't matter how he behaves towards me. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu says the same. Ashrishyava padaratam pinashtuma madarshanan marmahatang karotuva yatha tathava vidadhatu lampato mat prananathastu sa eva na parah. He says, "Oh trickster," she's calling Krishna a trickster, Lampat. "Oh Lampat Shyam Sundar, you are very tricky. You may trick me in many ways. You may, but I will challenge you. I challenge you that whether you look at me lovingly and embrace me very warmly, or push me away and say, 'Get out of here, I don't want to see your face,' or pretend that you don't even know me. These are the three ways in which you can behave towards me. But it doesn't matter how you behave towards me, you will always remain my one and only." That is Gopi Prem. That Gopi Prem is one that in which the lover of God, the devotee, does not look at whether Shyamsundar loves him or not. There are two moods in love. One is Ghrita Sneh, the other is Madhu Sneh. Ghrita Sneh is inferior because the sentiment here is, I am yours. I am yours. Madhu Sneh, love like honey. Madhu is honey. Grit is like ghee. So Madhu Sneh is better. It's superior. Because here the sentiment is, you are mine. You are mine. It doesn't matter that you accept me or not, but you are mine and you will always remain mine. But the other sentiment is Ghrita Sneh, that is, I am yours. I'm yours, so why don't you love me? No such questions asked. Gopi Prem. ब्रज रस बरसाने वारी प्यारी राधे, ब्रज रस की एक बूंद पिला दे. O Radharani, I ask for a droplet of the sweet nectar of Braj that you shower upon deserving souls. Even though I'm not deserving of it, I want just a drop of the sweetest nectar, the nectar of Braj, that nectar that flows in the lanes of Braj with the grace of Radha and Krishna. प्रेम प्याले जो पिए भर के, Sri Maharaj Ji says, प्रेम प्याले जो पिए भर के वो अपनी जाने, हमको तो एक बूंद ही मस्ताना बना देता है. I just want a drop of your love. I don't ask for a cup full. I don't ask for a cup full of that nectar. I just want one droplet because that is enough for me. It will make me insanely in love with you. I will fall insanely in love with you, madly in love with you. And O Radharani, jag ka khilona deke gayi kit radhe. A mother, she has a small child, she needs to do her chores, she's very busy throughout the day. To distract her child, she gives toys. She gives toys to the child. And the child gets involved with the toys and forgets the mother. So you are my divine mother. You gave me so many toys of this world. 5 types of toys. Things in the world that we can see, hear, taste, touch, and smell. And I got so caught up in the world that I forgot you. But now, I have put away these toys. A child who's crying, mother gives toys, and the child forgets the mother. But after some time, the child throws away the toys. No, I don't want these. I want you. And so the child cries and mother comes running. Oh, he's not satisfied with the toys anymore. I have to pick him up now. And it's okay, I've done my work as well. So I am now crying out to you. I have put away the toys of the world. We have often said, I have no time for God. Why don't you come to satsang? Oh, time. Our mind tells us there is time for the world, but there's no time for God. We are very picky and choosy. We are very picky people. We're choosy. We give our time only where we think it's important. We will give time to the world. We will give time to the household affairs. I mean, there's a need, of course, but all the time? So there's no time left for God? A devotee asked Maharaji, a young man, he said, Maharaji, I am told by my superiors that I need to always keep on studying because I'm a computer programmer and new things are coming up, and if I don't study so much, then I will not get promotion, so what should I do? Maharaji said, do you find time for your sadhana? You have some time to sit by yourself and do your daily devotional practice? He said, Maharaji, that's the problem. If I keep on reading all this, I have no time left for satsang or sadhana. Then Maharaji said, why do you worry about a promotion then? You try to promote yourself spiritually, yet you're earning good enough money, so you are trying to get a promotion at the cost of your spiritual life? That does not make sense. So work only as much as is necessary to fill your stomach. And after that, you give your time to God. Give that time to God. Think about who you are. Maharaji has given 103 lectures that we're watching these days during this retreat that's going on, which I'll tell you about later. So we're watching these lectures titled, Main Kaun, Mera Kaun? Who am I and who is mine? Take some time out so that you think about who you are and where you've come from, where you're going. What is your destination? We so proudly say, it's like a feather in our cap. I am so busy, you know. So many people, so busy, I'm so busy. And the other one says, I'm busier than you. It becomes a competition. I'm so busy, I'm busier than you. Well, I'm the busiest. I win the competition. Have we really succeeded in life if we are so busy that we have no time to give to God? We have no time to give to ourselves, the soul? We have failed miserably. So time must be given. We must put away the toys of the world from time to time. Every day we must put away the toys of the world and give that time. And so the mother will come because we've put away the toys. How can she come if we're so busy playing with the world? Tera sut mange bheek bar dwar dwar radhe. O Radharani, your child, I'm your child, and I am I'm begging for love, I'm begging door to door. Therefore, give me the nectar of your darshan. Teri laaj jaye ya te prem sudha de. Please think about this, your reputation is at stake. You are merciful, you are the embodiment of grace and mercy. And yet, if you don't come to me, if you don't give me your grace, then your reputation is at stake. And in the last verse, Sri Maharaji says, Apni or tuk hero pyari radhe, hamari kripalu sab bigri bana de. Jagat Guru Tam Sri Kripalu Ji Maharaj says, O my sweet Radharani, keeping your reputation in mind, kindly rectify all my wrongs. I have committed so many sins in previous lives. I continue to do so in this life, and they're all my previous sins. So I need your grace. I need to rectify my wrongs, and I cannot do it myself. I beseech your grace. I am your child, and I ask for your love and your grace. So this is brief meaning of this beautiful Keertan, Meri Radhe, Meri Radhe, Meri Pyari Radhe. Boliye Jagat Guru Tam Shri Kripalu Ji Maharaj ki Jai. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. And I do point out to you from time to time that the melodies set to these beautiful words are also the product of a divine mind. They have come from Sri Maharaji, And Sri Maharaji has, you may find it very interesting that Sri Maharaji, Jagat Guru Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, did not ever study music. And his formal education came to an end at a very young age. He did not ever study music. And one of the devotees asked, Maharaji, when we read your life history, we cannot find out when you learned music. And playfully, Sri Maharaji smiled and said, well, there were these devotees, and they had these children, and the children didn't have a music teacher. The music teacher went away, and he was not available to them. So I took up the harmonium, and I started teaching them ragas. And everyone laughed. That's not the way to learn. Maharaji, you didn't learn. He didn't learn from anyone, but he knew the music. Because you see, and many people ask me this question, how is it that Maharaji never studied the scriptures, but he knows the scriptures inside out? They're very surprised. But it's not surprising if you understand this, that when a God-realized soul comes to this world, he doesn't come here to learn, he comes here to teach. वो तो उन्होंने तो सीख लिया, वो सीख चुके हैं. He's perfect. He's come here to teach us who are imperfect. He doesn't have to learn from anyone, not music, not scriptures, nothing. When the 500 scholars of Kashi Vidvat Parishad were debating to give the title of fifth original Jagat Guru to a young man who was born in the village, rather hamlet, smaller than village is a hamlet, called Mangad, not too far from Allahabad, which is Prayagraj now, once again. Then they said, he probably has a guru. He says there's no guru. But they found out in his history he had no guru. He did not learn the scriptures, but he knew them inside out. So he didn't have to learn from anyone. Sri Maharaji has gifted us all these words. And this book and prayer book, bhajan book number 1 that we use always, this is just the drop in the ocean. There are very few compositions here. There are thousands more that, and I'm not exaggerating, thousands of more verses, bhajans, kirtans, dohas. And the melodies Sri Maharaji gave us also. Because the melodies that come from a divine mind, they touch the heart like no other melody. If a worldly man or woman or child comes up with a melody, a tune, that will not touch our heart. But a divine one, the melodies given by him, gifted by him, touch the heart. They tug at the heartstrings. And so we are going to sing another Keertan, and you'll see what I mean. It's a short Keertan. Same book, book number 2, page 109. 109. Prishtha Sankhya 109. Top of the page. Bolo bolo re mana gaur hari. Gaurahari, the fair complexioned Lord, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, also referred to as Lord Chaitanya. O my mind, chant the name of Gaurahari. Bolo Gaurahari, Chaitanya Hari. Chant the name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He descended to earth, he graced the earth 500 years ago. He was born in Bengal, and he was a combination of Radha and Krishna. He was not a saint, not just a saint, but he was God himself, who had descended to earth. And we adore his teachings. Mahaprabhuji revived the Sankirtan movement, and Sri Maharaji writes about Mahaprabhuji, Bolo Rasikana ke sir mor hari. Glorify Gauranga Mahaprabhu, the crest jewel, the highest Rasik saint. Bolo Braj Banitani Chit Chor Hari. Glorify the one who steals the hearts of the gopis, because Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Sri Krishna are one and the same. Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Radharani are one and the same. So these words and the melody, both by Jagat Guru Uttam Sri Kripaluji Maharaj. Bolo bolo re mana gaur hari. Bolo bolo re mana gaur चैतन्य हरि
बोलो गौर हरि चैतन्य हरि
बोलो गौर हरि गौर हरि गौर हरि
बोलो गौर हरि गौर हरि गौर हरि
बोलो 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 गौर हरि गौर हरि गौर हरि
बोलो गौर हरि गौर हरि गौर हरि
बोलो
जय हो
गौर हरि
बोलो बोलो रे मना गौर हरि
बोलो बोलो रे मना गौर हरि
बोलो रे मना गौर हरि
बोलो गौर हरि गौर हरि 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 गौर हरि
बोलो गौर हरि
बोलो गौर हरि
चैतन्य हरि
चैतन्य हरि
चैतन्य हरि
चैतन्य हरि
बोलो गौर हरि गौर हरि गौर हरि
बोलो गौर हरि गौर हरि गौर हरि
बोलो गौर हरि
बोलो गौर हरि
बोलो गौर हरि
बोलो गौर हरि
चैतन्य हरि
चैतन्य हरि
चैतन्य हरि
चैतन्य हरि
चैतन्य हरि
चैतन्य हरि
बोलो गौर हरि गौर हरि गौर 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 हरि
बोलो
जय हरि बोलो हरि
चैतन्य हरि
चैतन्य हरि
बोलो रसिकन के सिरमोर 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 हरि
बोलो गौर 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 हरि
बोलो बोलो रे मना 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 गौर हरि
बोलो भर्ज बनी तनि चित चोर हरि
बोलो ब्रज बनी तनि चित चोर हरि
बोलो बोलो ब्रज बनी तनी चित चोर हरि,
बोलो ब्रज बनी तनी चित चोर हरि,
चित चोर
चित चोर हरि,
चित चोर हरि,
चित चोर हरि,
बोलो गौर हरि,
बोलो गौर हरि,
बोलो गौर हरि,
बोलो गौर हरि,
चित चोर हरि,
चित चोर हरि,
चित चोर हरि,
चित चोर हरि,
चैतन्य हरि,
चैतन्य हरि,
चैतन्य हरि, चैतन्य हरि,
चैतन्य हरि,
बोलो गौर 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 हरि,
बोलो बोलो रे मना गौर हरि,
बोलो बोलो रे मना गौर हरि,
बोलो बोलो रे मना गौर हरि, बोलो बोलो रे मना गौर हरि, बोलो बोलो रे मना गौर हरि, बोलो बोलो रे मना गौर हरि, बोलो गौर हरि, चैतन्य हरि, बोलो गौर हरि, चैतन्य हरि, बोलो बोलो रे मना रे मना गौर हरि, बोलो बोलो रे मना गौर हरि। बोलिए गौरांग महाप्रभु की जय। अब हम प्रभु को भोग लगाएंगे। Offering of food to Bhagwan is a very loving act of devotion. Although God does not feel hungry or thirsty, yet he is hungry for love. And Sri Krishna goes around Vrindavan stealing butter from the homes of the gopis because he is hungry for love. And so we offer him food with love. All the kids in the front, please. You've come back from your classes.
अब नार तरसाओ रसिया, आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया। अब नार तरसाओ रसिया, आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया। श्याम आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया, श्याम आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया। यद्यपि यह सच है नहीं तुम कह, यद्यपि यह सच है नहीं तुम कह। भूख प्यास लागती रसिया, भूख प्यास लागती रसिया। भूख प्यास लागती रसिया, श्याम भूख प्यास लागती रसिया। तदपि भाववश ब्रज छचिया लगी, चोरी करत फिरो रसिया। तदपि भाववश ब्रज छचिया लगी, चोरी करत फिरो रसिया। भाव भरा केले का चिल, भाव भरा केले का चिल।
खायो रसिया
श्याम विदुरानी घर खायो रसिया
भाहीन दुर्योधन व्यंजन नहीं तुक मन भायो रसिया
भावहीन दुर्योधन व्यंजन नहीं तुक मन भायो रसिया
नहीं तुक मन भायो रसिया
नहीं तुक मन भायो रसिया
आओ आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया
श्याम आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया
अब नार तरसाओ रसिया आओ आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया
अब नार तरसाओ रसिया आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया
जो रस शबरी के जूठे मुख
रस शबरी के झूठे मुख
देर खाय पायो रसिया
तेरे खाय पायो रसिया
बेर खाय पायो रसिया
श्याम तेरे खाय पायो रसिया
जनकपुरी के राज भोग मह सोरस नहीं पायो रसिया
जनकपुरी के राज भोग मह सोरस नहीं पायो रसिया
सोरस नहीं पायो रसिया
सोरस नहीं पायो रसिया
आओ आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया
श्याम आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया
हाँ मानत हाँ भावहीन हाँ
मानत हो भावहीन हो
पै सुनु खरी खरी रसिया
सुनु खरी खरी रसिया
पै सुनु खरी खरी रसिया
श्याम पे सुनु खरी खरी रसिया
कत कृपाल भय पियो पूत नहीं याते अब आ जाओ रसिया
कत कृपाल भय पियो पूत नहीं यारे अब आ जाओ रसिया
याते अब आ जाओ रसिया
याते अब आ जाओ रसिया
रसिया हो रसिया की
जय। वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। रासेश्वरी राधा रानी की जय।
Radhe Radhe, welcome to Yugal. My name is Aryan Patel, and I'm one of the volunteers here. With God and Guru's grace, we have completed 2 weeks of the retreat and will conclude it on January 1st, 2024. This retreat encompasses various devotional practices such as chanting Keertans, watching Sri Maharaji's divine lectures, listening to lectures by Didiji and Bhaiya, participating in outdoor activities, and much more. Every Sunday, we have a Q&A session with Didiji. The Q&A session will precede the evening Aartis starting at 5:45 p.m. today. So please come and take part of the bliss while we participate in devotional activities. Yugal now offers a crochet class. The first class is a free trial next Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Please check the front desk for more details. Now I would like to invite Dr. Meena Verma to the podium to announce about presidential awards.
Thank you, Aryan. Radhe Radhe, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Dr. Meena Verma. I'm one of the volunteers here at Yugal Kunj. It's an honor and pleasure to announce that with Maharajji's blessings and respected Didiji's guidance, our very own Yugal Kunj was recently recognized by the President of the United States of America and the White House as a certifying organization to validate volunteer service hours and honor the awardees. Thank you. Let me quickly give you an overview of the program, and then Didiji will be recognizing some of our volunteers and handing over their awards. The President's Volunteer Service Award is an opportunity to honor our most outstanding volunteers and recognize the impact they make in their communities. The awards comprise a letter signed by the President of the United States himself. In this case, we have this certificates signed by President Joe Biden. There's a sealed, signed certificate from the White House, and there's a beautiful ornamental award pin with the presidential seal on it. There are gold, silver, and bronze pins based on the number of hours served through a calendar year. The awards are given to volunteers based on the number of hours they volunteer and then classified as gold, silver, and bronze according to the age group they belong to. To do the same, you have to record your hours in a particular format and get it approved by us. I encourage all our youth present here to volunteer at Yugal Kunj. We expect a renewed energy of volunteerism starting from today. And we encourage parents also to encourage the kids. For the parents and youth who want more information, I'll be available at the front desk right after Aarti. And now I'll request respected Didiji to please hand over the awards and Aryan to announce the names.
First up, we have Anusha Kangaraja. She has received a gold pin for 260 hours. Next, we have Neeral Gandhi. She has received a gold pin for 304 hours for 2022 and a gold pin for 108 hours in 2021. Next, we have Pratham Harsha Ramagiri. She's received a gold pin for 125 hours for 2022 and another gold pin for 2021, which is 111 hours. Shreyan Kothari received a gold pin for 136 hours. Next, we have Vibhor Gupta. Gold pin for 264 hours. And lastly, we have Riti Rathod. gold pin for 276 hours for 2022, and gold pin for 276 hours for 2021.
Congratulations to all of you. And volunteering is at the heart of Yugal Kunj. So as Meena ji said, we hope to see more and more volunteers over here. I would like to say a little bit more, unless you have some. You have
We have one more thing.
Okay.
Deepali auntie, could you please?
Radhe Radhe. My name is Anup Dhingra. I just wanted to quickly mention about a program which the state of Georgia offers. It's called the Student Scholarship Organization. So every year, and this is an act by the Georgia State House. So every January 1, $120 million are made available, which can be, and this is your tax money, which can be routed, instead of doing it to Brian Camp, it can go towards supporting a private school. And this processing requires a pre-approval by Georgia Department of Revenue. And once you are pre-approved, you can direct up to, if you're married filing jointly and owe at least $5,000 in taxes, up to $5,000 can be directed towards a private school of your choice. At Yugal Kunj, we have Flowery Grove Montessori with 31 kids. If your tax dollars, instead of going to state capital in Atlanta, are directed towards the school, then we can use those funds to give scholarships to students. And this program is so popular that right on January 1, all 120 million is eaten up. Basically, if you file in a request for $5,000 to be directed, you are allowed 78 cents because the demand is so much. If you are interested in supporting Flowery Grove Montessori, Deepali Patel, who is a CPA, she'll be outside. She can give you more information about the program. Please do consider this will not cost a penny out of your pocket. It's just that you are directing your tax dollars, instead of going to state capital, Brian Camp, they are going towards supporting, up to 5K, it's going towards supporting Flowery Grove Montessori. Thank you.
I would like to tell you a little bit more about the retreat, the long retreat that's going on. It started on Thanksgiving Day, and it will go on till January 1st. There are schedules outside, even in the dining hall. You can take a picture. If you're more interested in lectures, then there's a lecture every single evening, Sunday to Sunday. Every single day there's a lecture at 5:45. And as Aden was saying, every Sunday there's a Q&A session. So today being Sunday, there will be a Q&A session, and it lasts for about an hour. If you would like to hear Sri Maharajji's lecture, Main Kaun, Mera Kaun, it's being shown in a series, but every lecture is an individual lecture by itself. Sri Maharajji Hindi mein bolte hain, lekin subtitles hote hain English mein. So Sri Maharajji is speaking in Hindi, and the lecture, each and every lecture is subtitled. It's a treat. It's for the mind and for the soul. Divine treat for the soul. So that is at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 to 11. It's on the schedule. You'll see it. And if you like more Keertan and Bhajan, so just look, and if you want to pick and choose, then you can look at the schedule and come here. This evening, as you know, there's a Q&A session, and before that, because it's a Sunday, you'll have more time. 2:30 to 4 sessions we have outdoors. Because of the extreme cold, we haven't been having them outside recently. But today, Maheshwaranand Bhaiya, who is visiting us, we're very happy to have him here. He'll be conducting the 2:30 to 4 p.m. session, so please take out the time. And I believe that it's warm enough to be outside. And so if you just show up here in the lobby at 2:30, that would be great. Then you can find out where that session is going to be held. And the Q&A session right here, of course, will be held right over here. And I hope to see all of you more often in these in these days following right up to the New Year. And to bring in the New Year, we always have a 12-hour Hare Ram Sankirtan, or just different kirtans that we sing, 12-hour kirtan. That is something to look forward to also. Now I request you all to please stand for Aartis.
आरती आरती प्रीतम प्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की आरती प्रीतम प्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की धूल सिर कनक मुकुट झलके दुहुन श्रुति कुंडल भल हलके दुहुन मृग प्रेम सुधा छलके जसीले बैन रसीले नैन गसीले सैन दुहुन मैनन मनहारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की आरती प्रीतम प्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की दुहुन दृग चितवनी परवारी दुहुन लट लट कनी छवि न्यारी दुहुन भौमट कनी अति प्यारी रसन मुख पान हसन मुस्कान दशन दम्भकान दुहुन बेसन छवि न्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की आरती प्रीतम प्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की एक और पीतांबर बहरे एक और नीलांबर लहरे दुहुन उर मोतिन चहरे कंकनन कनक किंगिनी झनक नूपुरन भनक दुहुन रुन जुझ धुनि प्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की आरती प्रीतम प्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की एक सिर मोर मुकुट राजे एक सिर चुनरी छवि छाजे दुहुन सिर तिरछे भल भ्राजे संग ब्रज बाल लाडली लाल बाह गलडाल कृपाल दुहुन दृग जारी की बनवारी नथवारी की आरती प्रीतम प्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की आरती प्रीतम प्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की श्री राम श्री राम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणं नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणं श्री राम
पीत मानहु तडित रुचि शुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम पट पीत मानहु तडित रुचि शुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम श्री राम भजु दीन बंधु दिनेश दानव दैत्यवंश निकंदनम रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशल्य चंद दशरथ नंदनम रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशल्य चंद दशरथ नंदनम श्री राम सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम आजानु भुज शर चाप धर संग्राम जित कर दूषणम आजान भुज शर चाप धर संग्राम जित कर दूषणम श्री राम इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम मम हृदय कंज निवास कुरु कामादि खलदल गंजनम मम हृदय कंज निवास कुरु कामादि खलदल गंजनम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भजु मन हरण भव भय दारुणम नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम श्री राम
बोलिए वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। रासेश्वरी राधा रानी की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। जगत गुरु उत्तम श्री कृपालु जी महाराज की जय। श्री कृपालु धाम की जय। श्री युगल कुंज की जय। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय